Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. We're ready. Game week 4 watch along starts now. And look, double Forest defense sucked ass. Let's be honest. I'm over him. I can't believe I bought him. Why did I think they were going to be good in their second season? Like, the fixtures just, the fixtures cheated me. The fixtures honestly cheated me. Hopefully the lighting's all right on my face. I am literally watching this in the dark, and I'm watching two things at once. I'm watching the football and I'm watching Dota 2 TI at the moment as well. It's pretty epic. So forgive me if I am a little bit distracted. I've like literally got two things going on at once, but I'm loving it. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't look too bad on the stream, but I've got the watch along going on. We're hoping for goals. Remember, there's shots every 3 goals that go in. And yeah, the games are literally about to kick off, so that's exciting. I do have the chat open as well, and I'll try to keep an eye on what's going on in the chat. So yeah, let's see. Well, I'll try and go for all the lineups as well at some point in between what's going on. I mean, like, I'm just watching Bet Boom Game 3 versus Heroic in the Dota 2 TI at the same time as this stuff. It's mental. I'm literally trying to do like 2 things at once, and my brain can't compute. But I'm loving it. It's brilliant. But I'm here for it, and I'm going to quickly whack on the sound so I can actually hear what's going on. Yeah. So if anyone knows what Dota 2 is, it's like one of the best esports things to watch in general. And at the moment, Bet Boom had a 1-game-1 versus Heroic, and someone just put down a black hole, and yeah, Dota 2, Defense of the Ancients. So you'll have to bear with me if I'm a bit distracted. I'm watching so many things at once. I've got 4 screens open in front of me. I've got all the football on. I'm ready to go. The main feature game is Wolves versus Newcastle. And it's about time I get into what the teams are. I'm going to quickly share this as well. So yeah, game week 4, 3 p.m. Oh my God, Wolves almost scored straight off the bat within like 20 seconds. What is going on? It was within like 10 seconds. Hold on, what's going on here? So Wolves have taken the kickoff. Agbadou or someone has hit it forward. And then there's a flick on, and then there's a shot, and it could have gone in. But I think it's wide. Gomez has hit the shot, and yeah, I think it went pretty close to the post, to be fair. That's madness. That could be mad. Oh my God. Wolves are all over Newcastle in the first minute of the game. Hwang has just hit the ball off a corner and forced a save out of Pope. What a start that would have been, folks. That's madness. That's a good hit from Hwang from outside the box as well. Crazy. All right, I've shared it, and now I can actually fully focus on the game. All right, Newcastle, Big Dan Burn getting his head on the ball. Wolves with another ball into the box. Far out. It's really happening in this game early. Wolves have definitely started with a spring in their step. Madness. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Livramento's literally died for that, and he said play on. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. This Wolves-Newcastle game has not started how I expected it to start. Yeah, weird. It's slowly started to settle down. I'm going to quickly get through the lineups in a second with all the teams and who's starting and whatnot, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm surprised by what's going on here. What the hell? I got no tunes. I mean, yeah, a lot of people on free hit probably have Newcastle double up defense, which makes a lot of sense, to be honest with you. Wow, I actually can't believe, like, Wolves was so close to scoring then at the beginning of the game. Like, that's absolute madness. I don't even know where to watch. I'm trying to, like, get open, like, a few different things on my screen. I need to, like, sit there. So there's been no goals. All the games are live at the moment. So Bournemouth versus Brighton, Crystal Palace versus Sunderland, Everton versus Villa, Fulham versus Leeds, and Newcastle is our feature game versus Wolves. And we'll get through the lineups. So let's have a look at who's playing who. Let's, hold on, go down to here, points, and go down to the, nope, apparently, nope, that's not going to work. Matches, here we go. All right, lineups for today's game. So, Bournemouth, it is Petrovic in goal, Hill at right back, Milicevic at centre back, Senesi And then Trafford at left back, Adams and Scott in centre midfield, Brooks on the right, Tavernier in with the 10 role, Semenyo and Evanilson. For Brighton, it is Welbeck up top, Matoma, Ruta, Minte, Hinselwood, Milner. That's the front six. And then it's De Kuiper, Dunk, Van Heck, Veltman, and what looks like a back four, and Verbruggen. Then, in the Crystal Palace Sunderland game, it is Henderson in goal, Richards, Lacroix, Gahey, Munoz, Mitchell, Lerma, Hughes, Pino, which is Jeremy in FPL land, and Kamada with Matetup leading the line. And then for Sunderland, it's Roofs, Ronaldo, Altaturati, Mukiele, Hume, Diarra, Zaka, Sadiki, Adringa, Isidore, Talibi. Hopefully you guys are not getting this audio. No, you're not. That's good. And then, so that's the next game, Everton versus Villa. Ndai actually starts. That's the news I've got from this game. So Pickford in goal, O'Brien, Tarkowski, Keane, Garner, Gui, or Guahi, however you want to say it, Erig Benuman, Ndai, just go and die in a graveyard. Dewsbury Hall in the 10 again. Grealish and Beto starts up front. And then for Villa, it's Martinez, Luca Dean, Mings, Konsa, Cash, Bagatti, Tillemans, Buendia, Rogers, McGinn, and Watkins up top. And then, all right, we still haven't got for everyone in the lineup yet. We're only through 3 games. The Fulham versus Leeds game is Leno in goal, Tete, Anderson, Bassi, Sessegnon, Lukic, Berg, Wilson, King, Awobi, and Muniz starting up front. And then for Leeds, it's Darlow in goal, Goodmanson, Strike, Rodon, Bogle, Stack, Ampadu, Longstaff, Aronson, Calvert-Lewin, and Okafor. And then in the Newcastle Wolves game, hey, there's so many games to get through, this is ridiculous. We have, starting for Newcastle, Pope in goal, Trippier, Shah, Byrne, Livramento, Bruno G, Tonali, Jollington in the midfield. Murphy starts instead of Alanga, Barnes on the left, and Walter Matey makes his debut up front. And then for Wolves, it's Johnston in goal. Johnston in goal. Did I read that right? Johnston, yeah, Johnston is in goal, not Sarr. Gomez, Agbadu, Mosquera, Rodrigo Gomez, Krejci, Andre, João Gomez, Bueno, Huang, and Arakodari up front. How the hell do you say that name? Also, Krejci is rated as a defender, and he looks like he's playing in midfield here. So I'm not sure what's going on there. That's definitely one to keep an eye on. But yeah, that's interesting. That's all the lineups, and someone's been taken out here slapping the ground. And the referees come across in the Wolves Newcastle game, and I think it's... Oh, yeah, that's a nasty one, that one. So, old mate Bruno G has been caught down the back of his leg, but he should be fine. He'll walk that off. No problems at all. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I will look through them. But, yeah, I'm watching so many things at once, trying to keep you across everything that's going on. When there's a goal go in, whack it in the chat. I'm excited. We've got the shots ready to go. Remember, during the live watch along, when it's not Man United playing, it's a shot every 3 goals that goes in. And thankfully, we're not buffering this evening. So this is very good news. Starlink and Elon Musk has decided that they're going to sponsor the stream, and they're going to literally let me go without any buffering at the moment. So long may that continue. And yeah, here we go. I just want to hear goal, Munoz. I know, I'm here for it. We're ready to go. I'm going to have to be super quick here. Yes, Daryl, good luck to everyone tonight as well. Obviously, hopefully all our assets return. I mean, my double Forest defense have been god-awful yet again. We'll talk about them later on, but I'm losing patience. And if it wasn't for the next 2 weeks, I would have sold at least one of them this week. But I think that potentially the next 2 weeks, if they can't keep a clean sheet, then I've literally just cooked and it's been poor. But you've got to hold faith for the next 2 weeks at least. Sunderland nearly scored 2. I do think that Sunderland potentially are a chance. Bruno G looks like he's about to go off injured. So he's limped to the sideline here and he's getting checked out by the medical staff. but it's not looking overly positive at the moment. Madueke was actually really good. Is Sells a sell for Raya? In game week 7, 100%, I will look to get rid of Sells from my own team. So much for the undying knock. I know, this is why I hate press conferences. Just tell the truth, man. Be like Amarin. Yes, I'm going to play Flappy Bird in goal. Don't say, oh, potentially he's got a knock and he's a doubt. Just be honest. If he's good, he's good. If he's not, then he's not. That's all I ask. It's very frustrating when you sit there. Brighton started lively. Yeah, we're just saying that. So much for Raptors predicted lineup for Newcastle. I know. I just don't buy into it. Like, honestly, just don't believe leaks that you see online. The best thing is just to ignore that, really, to be honest with you. I don't want to hear nothing about Sunderland scoring. Yeah, fair. I mean, I don't have any Palace assets because Sar's obviously not playing. So, yeah, disappointing. Did you watch the Forest game? Yes, I did, Tim S. And I'm telling you, Ange ball is disaster ball. I'm actually very concerned about Forest in general, moving forward. I think they've got the wrong appointment. All right, here we go. Newcastle on the overlap. Jollington is cut it back. No. The Johnson stopped that from going out for a corner. Interesting. Alanga not starting is extremely frustrating. I know. I'm not sure why he's not starting. I mean, I think it's because potentially Jacob Murphy was back in Newcastle during the international break, and Howe seems to favour playing players that were back on the international break, like historically speaking. Stream is sounding fine. Yes, that's what we love to hear, the governor. That's very, very exciting. Sharon Pens, though, then yeah, potentially could be. I mean, Walter Matey, I don't know. I haven't done any research into him. Potentially he takes penalties. I've really got no idea, to be honest with you. Oh, my God. Sorry, I'm just watching Bet Boom, and they just whiffed an ulti, and I'm not sure what's going on. I think Bet Boom are going to lose to South American Heroic in the biggest upset I've ever seen. Oh, my God, Enigma of a black hole. We're meant to be watching the football. They are destroying Bet Boom. I wish I was streaming this. I should just put this on as like a live stream cast while I'm watching. Oh, my God, Wolves almost scored. It's all happening here. I'm losing the plot. But yeah, sorry, I am watching Dota 2 at the same time. I've got money on bets on this Dota 2 game, and I'm legit shocked. Heroic are just, they've been really good. If anyone knows what Dota 2 is, yeah, but Wolves went very close again to scoring. It's also, again, Gomez that seems to be appearing on the left, even though when I read out the lineups, it said he was playing at like right wing back. He's been playing on the left. So again, never read too much into the starting lineups. It's very rarely ever correct. I think Bet Boom are dumb. I think they're going home. Yeah, mad. Can't believe that. I should have put money on Heroic to win. They look like they're about to clean up. Madness. All right, still. So there's no goals for the first 11 minutes of the game. So on the deadline stream, I did ask how many goals would go in across the 5 games. And the most common answer was actually 10 plus, which is concerning because 10 plus goals is not very many over 5 games. But I suppose that's an average of 2 a game. But it's disappointing. I feel like last season there was a lot more goals early season than there are this year. I feel like the defense has just been on top. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just like teams have just not formulated good ways of attacking, or it's just been wasteful finishing, or what's going on, but defenses seem to have been on top so far. How effing hates when players go on international. Yeah, he does. He literally does. To be fair, Wood was unlucky. I know Wood could easily have scored in that Nottingham Forest game. He could easily have scored in that game. I watched that game and I was like, oh my God. It would have been a goal out of nothing because he knew nothing about it, but it was exceptionally unlucky. It was actually a very good save from David Raya for that shot, to be honest. Well, the non-shot, but the ball that kind of looped over the top. It was actually really good. I knew the exact with Alanga, but even still, it's not like he was at altitude like Brazil. I don't get why they... Yeah, exactly. I used to play... Oh, Newcastle almost scored, but I think it was a good save from Johnston. Jacob Murphy looking threatening here, so maybe that's why Alanga's on the bench. What a long throw. So Livramento of a long throw, and it's flicked on. Oh, my God. Jacob Murphy should have scored. That should be 1-0 Newcastle. It was a Jollington, well, what would have been a Jollington assist, and Jacob Murphy from within the 6-yard box has hit it straight at Johnston. That should be 1-0 Newcastle, let's be honest. And Big Dan Burn, no, it's not Big Dan Burn. Someone else has just literally put his foot through it. I think it's Barnes, actually. Put his foot through it and it's gone miles over the bar. You've got no bench. I know. Dorgu's on the bench. Yeah, baby. I mean, I need to play LOL, but Dota is supreme. Dota, watching Dota is like epic. I actually think I could make a really good caster for Dota. And I did start Twitch streaming because it's like the one game that I really love playing. Like, it's really addictive game. Like, when you play it, you just like, you want to finish on a win. And if you don't win, you're like, I want to play another game. Yeah. It's such a good game to watch though. Like, the skill level on that is like, it reminds me of back in the day. By the way, I used to play Age of Empires 3 when it first came out and I was 18. I was the world's #1 player in the game. Fun fact, unfortunately, esports wasn't a thing back then. Otherwise, I probably would never have worked in my entire life. Because, yeah, I actually won a couple of treaty tournaments and I won $200. $200, that was the prize for winning back then. I was so good at that game though. Like, no one beat me. I actually had a 1v1 ranking. Like, if you look up online, Age of Empires 3 and KMPDK14, you'll find people complaining that I was cheating, that I was hacking. Yeah, it was mad. I was actually really good at that game. But yeah, that's a story for another day. I am meant to be starting a gaming channel. I just haven't got to it because FPL's literally consumed my life. But yeah, there we go. All right, Newcastle have won another corner here. It's out by old mate, and Murphy's won it. I agree. It's been quite disappointing for attacking football. Yeah, I feel like they added DC contributions, and it's literally ruined the game. Like, there's no goals anymore. Where are the goals at? Cunha possible for a few minutes? Nah, no chances. Cunha's not playing tomorrow. I'll be shocked if Cunha's playing tomorrow. I hope he doesn't anyway. Coventry 1, Norwich 0. Come on, you Owls. I'm a fighting game man myself. Yeah, I don't mind fighting games. They're quite fun as well, to be fair. I was state champ for Counter-Strike back in the day for WA. Oh, Tom, you might know my mate Shane Houston. Shane was like, he represented Australia for Call of Duty back in the day as well. I remember playing him 1v1 in a game. I was like, mate, if this was Age of Empires, I'd be schooling you, but because it's FPS, you're schooling me. Yeah, 99% of people paid all their own expenses to travel to events and took time. Exactly, Tim. That was a frustrating thing. I remember playing in tournaments back when I was like 18, and I used to wake up at like 3 a.m. in the morning because like all the tournaments obviously weren't in Australia for Age of Empires. They were all in like America or whatever. And I remember like sitting there hopping on. I was like, oh man, I'm like half asleep and I'm still beating you scrubs. What age do Aussie rules players tend to drop off in AFL? Like in football, most tend to... Yeah, the same. So some people go really long, a bit like Ronaldo and that, like tabletop journeys. We're just flying over to Everton versus Villa. Everton with a chance here, and it's Beto, and then it's Grealish, and it's a good save from Martinez. I think it's Martinez. Yeah, it is Martinez. Martinez with a great save there from Jack Grealish, what it looked like. That is a really good save. Jack Grealish got hold of that, and the deflection late almost took it past Martinez, but Martinez has made a great save there. Used to play tourneys on Super Smash Brothers. Still a bit of... Oh, mate, I used to love some Super Smash Brothers back in the day as well. Like Mario Kart 64, how good was it? Represent in the chat if you played Mario Kart 64 and you owned a Nintendo 64, because it was epic. Hello, FPL Pubcast. Gary in the chat. Wolves! Wolves! Oh, it's a deflection just wide by old mate Shah. Vital interception there. Putting out... Oh, there's a goal. There's a goal in the Bournemouth-Brighton game. We've got a goal, boys. We've got a goal. Not sure who it's for, but there's a goal in the Bournemouth and Brighton game. I really hope it's a Senesi header off like a Eva Nilsson assist or something like that. We can only... Bournemouth 1-0. I'll take it. Who scored? Who scored the goal? Who scored the goal? Chat. Who scored the goal? Senesi goal? Eva Nilsson goal? Someone. We're still waiting. I'm still waiting to see it on the stream. So you'll have to bear with us. I'm still waiting to see what it is. A. Scott. Oh, who got the assist then? Who got the assist? All right. I'm still waiting to see it, so I'm not going to put it on until I officially see it because sometimes they put goal on my screen. Oh, here we go. All right, we're seeing the goal now. Semenyo. Wow, Semenyo assist. Scott with an absolute banger. That's brilliant. Goal, 1-0 Bournemouth. There it is, boys. First goal of the watch-along. 1-0 Bournemouth. Semenyo assist. How you going? Who's got Semenyo in their team? 1-0 to the Bournemouth. We love to see it. Love to see it. There we go. 1-0 Bournemouth. All right. Sadly, that does not impact my team at all. Very frustrating, but it is what it is. It's the story of my season. Everything else goes in and I don't get anything. But I'm here for it anyway. Me and Nightmare might just end up making content this year because we're crap. FIFA 06 was the only game where D-Tuck could beat me on FIFA because there was a hack where you could sit there and shoot with Adriano from like 40 yards out and it would always go in. Like the goalkeeper should be easily able to dive across and save it, and the game was broken because it just didn't happen. Oh, Barnes! That looked like a foul. That looked like a foul. It's not being given as a foul. Mascara, I reckon, quite lucky. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting stuff there. Oh my God, what's going on here? BetBoom now are winning the game. I've been watching the football and all of a sudden I'll turn around and I thought Heroic are about to kick them out and BetBoom are now... Oh my God, the black hole! Oh, what's going on here? Sorry, I'm watching the Dota 2 at the same time. Do not be clipping this up. Oh my God, what is going on? This game is insane. BB team. I don't know what I just watched, but that was unbelievable. There's no buyback on the carry. This has got to be game. BetBoomer pulled this back from nowhere. I think, potentially. I'm not sure. Let's back to the football. 1-0 to Bournemouth. That's all the goals I've seen so far. Mate, I am frothing the Dota. Absolutely frothing. I'm not even going to lie. That was... Oh my God, they just melted him. GPK just came in and just 3-slotted him. Oh my God, it's a 3-man black hole. What? Oh no, it's not enough. It's not enough. The black holes are on. I have no idea what's just going on there. Sorry, folks. There's 80 people watching this crap, and I'm literally just sitting there, not even watching the football. If you know what Dota 2 is, this guy is playing Enigma. This Enigma comes in. He black holes, gets 3 of the other 5 players on the opposition team in it. It looks like they're about to turn the fight, and then somehow they survive through it, and they turn it around, and I think that's the game. I'm winning money. That's all I can tell you. I'm winning money, and I'm very excited about it. That's got to be game. They're done. Heroic are done. It's GG. BetBoom have won. Sorry, I'm back to the football now. Holy hell, what was that game? All right, I'm going to check on the chat. Sorry, folks. I have literally lost the plot. I should be casting Dota. I would make a great caster, I'm telling you. I'd get very excited. I'm like Sir Action Slacks. If you know who that is, look up Sir Action Slacks. I get very excited. Very excited. I'm very excited. Holy hell, what did I just watch? That was epic. That was just unbelievably epic. All right, we're just going to pause that because it's finished now for the next 30 minutes. All right, De Kuiper is off with an injury, I think. All right, that's interesting. GG. It is GG, 100%. Oh, my God. I'm back on board, boys. I'm back on board. I'm checking the chat. I'm more focused now on the actual football. Dota's finished for at least the next half an hour. De Kuiper injured. At least I got something right this week. Sold De Kuiper for center seat. Exciting stuff. I would never have guessed that Darius is a Dota enjoyer. I'm a sucker for punishment. I love a bit of punishment. I love just talking crap to people on stream as well, honestly. It's brilliant. You guys make all this very enjoyable. Let's be honest. It is wildcard time. Walter Mater is a nude Rudy Voller. I like it. Sorry, I'm going to quickly go back and check the chat. I missed a bunch of stuff then when I was getting very excited. Semenyo assist. I just got here. I need to know how you feel and what you think about after Nottingham Forest performance. I think they're crap. Nah, they're crap, but they've got 2 good fixtures to come, so I feel like I'm still going to hold them. Livramento with a shot, and it's saved by Johnston. Hey, Semenyo, let's go. Semenyo, mate. Yeah, assist. Yep. Semenyo goal incoming. Bournemouth back the attack quickly. Yeah, I have Gabriel and Semenyo laughing so far. Love it, Tim S. Happy for you. Senesi looking good on the attack. I know Nessi's actually really underrated as like an attacking defender as well. I'm reaching top 10K in the world tonight. Yes, you are, Supreme Leader. I assure you, the number 1 FPL manager is in your league. Yeah, imagine if it is. That would be absolutely sick. We'll get him on a stream. It'd be brilliant. I got Senesi bench, so he needs to be silent. Fair. 2 former Bristol City players combining. Love to see it. The Westie, no, 9 Westie. Mate, you see, I was so excited. I can't get over how epic that Dota game was. It was like, it was just peak Dota. I love watching sport. Like sometimes I'm sitting there and I literally live it when I'm seeing it. It's Dota 2, it's esports. It's like, it used to be the biggest esports in the world with like, I think 6 or 7 years ago, there was one of the Dota 2 TIs, actually, the winner took home like 20 million, like US dollars. So yeah, it's a big kind of game and you can bet on it as well. I can't watch a stream 2 other games in Dota. I know, I'm watching so many games. I'm watching the Dota. I'm like, thankfully the Dota's finished so I can relax for that for now. Is TI happening right now? Yes, it is. Arius Ben, it's literally on at the moment. Bet Boom have ended Heroic's run. They go through to the lower bracket final versus Extreme Gaming. And next up, we have the upper bracket final between Paravision and Team Falcons. Darius is doing a watch along with the wrong sport. Black hole. GG. Never heard of Dota. Oh, yeah, it's good. Check it out. Before today, but now I've put it on the other screen. It looks like chaos. It is unbelievable chaos. I know. I dodged a De Kuiper move. Let's be honest. That was good. De Kuiper now. Walter Mater is a Gen Z Rudy. A black hole opens up on the pitch and sucks people into a different dimension. Pretty much, Gary. Pretty much. That's exactly what's going on. Semenyo is looking wild. Black hole opens up and steals the Cartel's FPL points. I'm here for that, boy. I'm here for that. Oh, it's a computer game. Yes, it is, Gary. What is the other sport you're watching? It was Dota 2. It is an esports. I'll just put it in the chat so people can sit there and can talk about it. I mean, I think if YouTube allowed me, I could actually stream the game instead of my team's score. And it'd be pretty epic because it'd be absolute chaos. And then people would be watching that and they're like, oh! And you'd be like, what? It'd be quite mad. It'd be quite mad, to be fair. Yeah. So in case anyone is wondering what else I've been doing, I am watching the football now. There is no more Dota at the moment. We are waiting for the next game, which will probably be about half an hour, probably during the, the international break, probably during halftime. I went to watch the games at this local cafe to follow the FPL. They're showing the Real Madrid game. Oh my God, that sucks. You ever play Overwatch? Yes, I played Overwatch. Actually, I can't do it because it will wreck the stream. But behind me, if you watch any of my shorts, you can see behind me in my shorts, when I upload them, I don't have the blank, like virtual background. I have my room background. I have a bunch of collectibles. I've got like all the collectibles you could ever see from like video games are literally behind me. Like some are worth a crap load of money. Some are very, very rare, like limited to like 100 pieces worldwide. I've got so many of them, and you should see my computer. If I could put the camera on it, I've got like customized Dota 2 fans, grills, etc., in my computer that I'm streaming off as well. So yeah, I love a game. I love a game. Oh, it's a goal! Walter Matey on his debut has headed it in. I should have brought him in instead of Koala Bear in my draft team. It's a goal. 1-0 Newcastle. Walter Matey on his debut with a headed goal. Looking the goods. Looking the goods. Let's be honest. That was sexy. I'm not sure who got the assist on that, but it is 1-0 Newcastle. Walter Matey with the goal. And it is he's definitely onside. I think it's a Jacob Murphy assist. It is. Jacob Murphy assist. Man, who needs Isaac? Exactly, Gary. Who needs Isaac? 1-0 Newcastle versus Wolves 0. That didn't make any sense what I just said, but we'll go with it. Stephen North, only one score matters. Crawley win 2-0, first win at home. Come on, the Crawley town. Who'd you play in Overwatch? I just played whoever, man. I did not really pay that much attention. Like, I just played Overwatch when I was bored of Dota, to be honest. I haven't actually paid that much of it. Dota 2, I can tell you, I've actually sunk 1 year of my entire life into that game. It's scary. Every time Steam loads up, it says how many hours you've played in that game. And I've played a lot of hours in Dota 2. It's scary. I'm not even any good. I think if I had played that game when I was young, I'd probably be at TI. But because I'm old when I started playing it, my reactions just aren't as good. Let's be honest. Strikers are crap unless they got a high ceiling, though. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Tom. 100%. I didn't think much of Gyökeres today either. I feel like he got quite lucky. Forest is just rubbish. Let's be honest. Forest are rubbish. I called it Walter Matey, of course. The classic is I told everyone about him without having him myself. Yes, halves. That's what we love to see, baby. That's what we love to see. How many hours you on? I got like 2.6K on Overwatch. I can't do it now because it will wreck the stream if I load that game up. But I've got a lot. I don't even know how many I've got, but it's a lot. It's probably over 5,000. I used to play Dota 2 the one night I found US stocks. Yes, baby. Love it. We love to see it. We love to see it. Yeah, neither of these goals have impacted my team at all. I mean, the good thing is at least Brighton haven't scored. At least, also, if the Kuiper's gone off injured, I've dodged a bullet because I sold him. So that's quite nice as well. Keep the video chat coming as well. I love video games. I love talking about video games. So yeah, just keep them coming. I literally have played literally every game you've probably thought of. The only games I don't actually like playing are other sport games outside of FIFA, or what is now referred to as EA Sports. And I don't like racing games. I find racing games really boring. Don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, it's been an extremely slow start. Let's be honest. It's been slow. But yeah, it is what it is. Grealish balling. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Also, if you haven't already joined the WhatsApp chat, Simon's going to put it in the chat now, hopefully with a little bit of luck. If you want to join, just click the link. It is free. You'll get me asking you a question. Give me your best response to a player I don't like, and that'll make me smile. Which teams are playing well right now? I can't watch the games because electricity in my house just went off. Oh, dear, Kyle. Well, the Newcastle Wolves game is an interesting game. Wolves started like a house on fire, didn't get a goal. They could have got a goal. Then Newcastle's taken the lead. We've had Everton have a chance against Villa. We've had nothing from the Fulham Leeds game. We've had nothing from the Palace versus Sunderland game in terms of highlights coming through on the goal rush. And obviously Bournemouth have scored 1 goal against Brighton. So, yeah. I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah. What a start. I got both Semenyo and Waltermato in my wildcard team. Yeah, Kyle, love it. Love to see it. Well, I'm Masters on Street Fighter and God on Tekken. Oh, mate, I am crap at fighting games. I don't mind fighting games, but I'm crap at them because it's like, I feel like it's just a bunch of button mashing. There's no strategy to it. I'm much better on strategy games. FIFA, eFootball is the connoisseur's football game. It is the governor. It is 100%. I actually really like Football Manager. I actually was in Football Manager. I bought myself and I ended up becoming like an 80 rated player. And I was like, oh, mate, if only that would have been sick. Back when I was like 15, I was in the game. Madness, which was about 23 years ago. That's scary in itself. I've never played Fortnite. I always take the piss out of the kids at school about them playing Fortnite. It's hilarious. I'm like, go and play a real game, will ya? The chat's active while posting this too. Yeah, it is. 100%. The chat's more active than this chat. So get involved. No, I'm just kidding. I love the chat. Back in the day, I reckon I could beat anyone at Crazy Taxi. Yes, Bohemian. I love it. If you like FPS, Dead Zone is killer. Has some Duke Nukem style narration. I love Duke Nukem. Also, honestly, when they released finally like Duke Nukem Forever, some of those levels were so bad and then other ones were like passable. I was like going, I wish that this game had been given the love that it really deserved. It would have been epic. FM 2026 out in November. Love it. I play Valorant and FC. Nice. Fighting games are a young man's game unless you played them since you were long. Since you were long. Top Flight still has like 40 to 50-year-olds. This is a lot more to it than just buttons, if you can imagine. I know, there's like the combos. Like my mate just spanks me on it because I'm just crap. I'm just crap at it. Crazy Taxi is goated. Man, I'll have to check out this Crazy Taxi game. That's the second person that's mentioned it. What the hell? What even is Crazy Taxi? Someone explain what that game is to me. Hey, you brought me memories. My dad passed away when I was 6. I used to play Tekken 3 all the time and I miss my old man. R.I.P. mate, R.I.P. Okay, so back to FPL. One of the only driving games I enjoyed. Dodgy reffing in the Bournemouth game. Sensi yellow. I mean, come on, mate. Kidding me. I have to adjust the score. Fun fact, I used to work for Rockstar Games. What? Oh my God. Palace have just missed. Jeremy has missed a sitter. He has missed a sitter. He's put it wide by about a metre. Through on goal, 1-on-1. Jeremy's missed. Hold on, I've just got a phone call. One sec. Hello?
You've locked me out.
Oh, sorry. I'll come and open. One sec. Sorry, folks. I've got to go and open the door. I'll be back in 1 minute. All right, we're back. All right, what have I missed? Palace missed a sitter. Yes, they did. I just watched that one and saw it. It's a Crazy Taxi game. You drive a taxi and it's crazy. This is brilliant. Both Munoz and Senesi getting yellows. Oh, mate, it's just rough, isn't it? Semenyo has been very active. Leave him in the cold, D-Unit. I can't leave the missus in the cold, mate. Can't leave the missus in the cold. She's in. I accidentally didn't realise that I'd locked the fly screen door, so we don't actually have a fly screen door key. And accidentally locked it when I came home, so that was annoying. Wouldn't bet against Semenyo scoring here. He's getting shots off like mad. He loves a shot, Semenyo. Crazy Taxi, you have to get to your passenger's destination as quickly as possible to earn more money. Also earn money by doing tricks and stuff. I love this. I have to check this out. Hold on, I'm going to write a note to myself. Crazy Taxi, I need to check out. Where's my pen at? Uh-huh. Crazy Taxi. I'll whack that next to my Defcon counter that I'm counting. Jokes. All right, so Crazy Taxi. I have to check that out. Is it free to play? Is it on PC? Is it on Xbox, PlayStation? Let me know. How's Mateta playing right now? He's my captain. Well, he wasn't involved in the Jeremy Pinner chance that just happened then. But yeah, Crazy Taxi was usually an arcade game, a bit like Pac-Man and stuff like that. I like that. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. PC now. All right, brilliant. I've got like the PC that can play like these kind of games as well. So I will definitely have to check that one out for sure. I still can't believe it. I feel like people that said 10 plus goals might be on because no goals in Everton Villa, which is very disappointing. No goals in Fulham versus Leeds. Disappointing. No goals in Palace versus Sunderland. And we're 6 minutes away from half time. I've got 39-20 on my screen counter. Bournemouth and Newcastle both lead 1-0 against Wolves and Brighton, respectively. Madness. Absolute madness. Again, guys, if you can help me out, just smash a like on the stream if you're enjoying it as well. So, yeah, that'd be handy. Also, if you've got an X account, please follow me on X. The same name as on YouTube, so it's FPL D_Unit. That would be helpful as well. I'm closing in on 600 followers on X. Madness. Madness. Oh, Wolves with a very hopeful ball in, but not very well defended by Newcastle, to be fair. And Wolves have a cross in. Oh, it's an almost chance, but headed wide by Gomez again. Gomez has been involved for everything for Wolves. Like literally everything. Madness. If you like single player stuff, I played Dredge. Recently you play as a fisherman on a dodgy ship and fish a bunch of cursed creatures and get attacked by like evil krakens and stuff. It's great. I have to give that a go as well. I've literally just been, I finished not long ago because like I don't have much free time like in between like full-time work and obviously making YouTube videos. But I have been playing like Dota 2 because obviously the TI is on and that gets me excited for it. And I've also just finished Indiana Jones and the Golden Circle. And I really love that game. I thought that was a really good game to play. I love the story as well. I feel like the dude that acted as Indiana Jones did a really good job, like considering it wasn't Harrison Ford. And then what else have I got? I've actually got Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've actually made an unboxing video. I've made an unboxing video of it. But yeah, I was going to start another channel called Gamer D-Unit and whack it up on there, but I haven't done it yet. So yeah. Everton versus Villa, only one shot on target between them. Oh, that's just disappointing. I mean, what is with it with defences doing so well this season, and yet I can't buy a clean sheet in my team to save my life? Like, literally everyone else is doing so good defensively, except the blokes I own. Like, Milenkovic and Sells, honestly, they could have been any other two players from any other team. I would have got one clean sheet by now. But yet, they just suck. Oh! Jacob Murphy with what was almost an absolute banger. That looked like a good hit. That wasn't far away. That was not far away. Which game is the most interesting, guys? I'll watch with Big D commentary in the background. Love it. I actually think that the Wolves-Newcastle game's actually been really open. There's been a lot of chances. There's been shots at both ends. This game could easily have been like 2-2, but it's 1-0 Newcastle at the moment. Did you ever play GoldenEye as a kid? That was my childhood, man. Yeah, I did. I actually completed every level on whatever it was, 007 difficulty. That took a while to complete. Back then, video games were hard. Today's video games are not hard. Like, I think that potentially it's a sign of society. Like, society now is nowhere near as resilient as when I was growing up. Like, when I was a teenager, like, my mum used to whack me with the rod. I was like, imagine if a parent whacked their kid with a rod now, they'd be getting reported to the authorities. Like, it's just a fact, which is madness, really, when you think about it. But, like, back in the day when I grew up, if I did something wrong and my mum found out about it, it was like, come here, back. Probably shouldn't be admitting that on stream, but here we are. There's a new DLC for Indiana. Yes, the Giants one. Oh, Newcastle are in. Barnes with it. Barnes to Murphy. Murphy goal. It's 2-0 Newcastle, and it's a... Oh, no. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Oh, it's offside. There's no goal. There is no goal. It was very close to a goal, but no goal. Yeah, he's off. Barnes is off, unfortunately. When Walter Mader played it through to Barnes, who then found Murphy, who then scored. Barnes, unfortunately, was slightly offside. That's disappointing. That was almost another goal. It was almost a shot. I'm here for the shots. Very much here for the shots. Yeah. Yeah, the Indiana Jones game was really good. And I think that's the Giants, or something to do with the Giants, like DLC, is meant to be out now. That should be really good as well. I'm watching the Gaming D-Unit if you take recommendations. I love it. I love it. I would definitely do it. Oh, here we go. Oh! Leeds have almost scored. That's the first crossover I've had to the Leeds and Fulham game, and some bloke from Leeds has hit the crossbar, and it's just skimmed across the crossbar. But yes, there we go. I said Fulham don't like keeping clean sheets. Let's see if they can do it. We'll have to wait and see. I bet you all don't know Project IGI. No, I don't. I'll admit I don't know that. Trying to watch the games, but this stream is more entertaining. Love to hear it, Tommy. Love to hear it. This Bournemouth match has been exciting, but maybe having Semenyo is helping that 100%. It definitely helps when you've got a player in the team that you're watching. All right, they make everything for kids that don't want to put in the grind. 100%. Got to get your elbows into it. Offside. Can't have nice things. Damn, Murphy, nearly 1 goal and an assist. I mean, anyone bringing in Jacob Murphy after this week? Let me know in the comments. Video games these days like to hold your hand a lot. A League of Legends, they are implementing... Oh, wait. Oh, no, they're not adding last hitting assistance. That is criminal. Why would they do that? Only interest in the Everton game is counting in die Defcons. Murphy offside. Are they Arias? Yeah. How many Defcon is Senesi on right now? Let me have a look. I'm going to have a quick look for this to see what is going on here. Let me have a look. Fulham Leeds is 0-0. That's at halftime. Let's have a look. Let's go to Game Week 4 and we'll go to Bournemouth, Brighton. So Defcon's at halftime. It's Tavernier 6, Adams 6, Scott 6, Senesi 5. However you say his name, Misavjelevic 4. For Brighton, it's Van Heck 7, Ayari 7, Veltman 5, Dunk 4, Ruta 4, Milner 4. In the Palace versus Sunderland game, it is Hughes 4, Munoz 3, Mitchell 3, Gahey 3, Lacroix 2, Zaka 5, Ronaldo 4, Autoriti 4, Scaliki 3. So nothing really there to write home about. In the Everton Villa game, it is Ndiaye 9. What? Tarkowski, he's on track for 10 again with 7. Garner 5, Keane 4. For Villa, it's Mings 5, Buendia 5, Tielemans 4, Bagatti 3. Fulham versus Leeds, it's Anderson. Oh, mate, I can't stand Anderson. I hope Leeds score. Anderson 8, Lukic 8, Burge 6, Bassi 4, Sessegnon 4. For Leeds, it's Aronson 9, Okafor 8, Strike 4, Longstaff 4. And then Newcastle versus Wolves, it's Shah 7, Burn 6, For Wolves, it's Gomez 7, Agbadou 6, Bueno 6. That's all you need to know. I think I've covered them all pretty well. So yeah, DC points are up to pretty much half-time. It's half-time now in Everton versus Villa. So 0-0 Everton Villa, 0-0 Fulham Leeds, 0-0 Palace Sunderland, and it's 1-0 on both the Newcastle Wolves games and the Bournemouth versus Brighton game. So really, what a boring watching along so far. Thank God for Dota, because if Dota was not on right now, I think I'd have run out of stuff to talk about. There would have been no entertainment. But yeah, we've delved into video game chat because the football's crap. Look at that. That even rhymed. Yeah, Senesi hopefully needs 5 more. Hopefully he can get it, because that would be nice. That would make the transfer worth it straight off the bat. Senesi and Semio looking like killers today. 6. Street Fighter 6 had a modern mode where it holds your hand. Yeah. I just don't like the holding of the hands. Like, get good or don't play. That sounds really bad. Oh! Tonali's just hit the post. Tonali has hit the post. It was the most, like, pedestrian shot you've ever seen in your life as well, and it's just hit the post. Defcon is defo a thing. Happy with Gabs getting 10. Mate, Gabriel did well tonight, let's be honest. Anderson finally broke the 11 curse. 15, I know. Just sucks at Forest of crap. Anderson is 8. I have him on my bench. I mean, he might concede, but it's one of them weeks where it looks like Anderson might actually get a clean sheet. This is probably the week where Anderson actually keeps a clean sheet. Anderson, Kyle, I feel like I've been underrating the newly promoted team's defence. Yeah, I feel like they've actually defended really well, which is why I think potentially... I thought they were going to look at VAR then for something, but they didn't. So it's halftime in every game now except Newcastle versus Wolves. And I think we're about to have this corner, and then it'll be halftime here as well. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, the newly promoted teams have actually defended really well. Like, let's be honest, they've been actually defending quite well. I've been very impressed. Hopefully Burnley can do the job tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, Newcastle. Oh. All right, that's it. Halftime in the Newcastle versus Wolves games. It's 1-0 there as well. So yeah, not the biggest amount of goals in the first half of... Considering there's 5 games on at the moment and we've got 2 goals across 5 games, what a boring Saturday night watch-along so far. Or Saturday afternoon watch-along if you're in the UK at the moment. But yeah, not a lot of action. We've got to hope that the second half definitely fires up a little bit more. Jesus Christ, 2 goals across 5 games. Yeah, I know. It's been bad halves, let's be honest. I think I've tried to make it as entertaining as possible as well. Wood nearly scored with his chest today without knowing it. Yeah, exactly. That was actually quite funny, to be fair. I hope Leeds score for the Have a Beer podcast. I know. I hope so as well, Tom. I'm excited to go on there with Leeds scoring. That will be epic. I don't even care who scores for Leeds. Just someone score so I can go on there and look good. Triple captain versus Wolves is looking like the play this year, I think. Yeah, I mean, Wolves just don't look very good, do they, Arias? Let's be honest. Aris, sorry. Bournemouth, such a likeable club as a guy that supports the club with the Prem. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Halftime, Everton 0-0, Aston Villa halftime, Wolves. Yeah, exactly. So many 0-0s. Crazy. Yeah, mad. I'm happy on here instead of watching on the telly, keeping me entertained. I mean, that is the aim. I originally wanted to start like a channel that just provided entertainment. I mean, I'm more than happy to take the piss out of myself. I've had a crap start to the season, let's be honest. But hopefully it turns around at some point so I look kind of respectable. I just think I've been madly unlucky. I feel like Forest defence, I feel like my ideas behind Forest have killed my season so far. And I'm just hoping they can redeem themselves in game week 5 and 6. Because I'm like going, I can't sell them with the 2 fixtures that come up next. Unless obviously one of them gets injured or whatever. I think I've just got to play them. Play them and then sell them in game week 7. Like, I can tell you straight off the bat, Milinkovic is 100% gone in game week 7. I might even wildcard in game week 7 just so I can get rid of both Forest assets. But I don't think selling him now is the correct play. So we're going to roll a little bit longer. I am looking at getting Semenyo. I didn't think that he'd return today, to be honest with you. I felt like even Nilsson was a good chance to return, but alas, it's Semenyo again. I've literally benched even Nilsson's points this season, so I'm just having like one of them years so far to begin with. 5 at the back. We are not doing 5 at the back. I can tell you that much. Wolves might be in relegation. I'm telling you, Simon, Wolves are definitely getting relegated this year. 100%. I revised my bottom 3. It's going to be Wolves, Burnley, and someone else. I'm not sure who the third team's going to be yet, but it's going to be Wolves, Burnley, and someone. Who the someone is as good as guess as mine. Like, I've got no clues. Can we get you on Sky Sports commentary? Honestly, if they had like the fan commentary, I reckon I'd be great. Like, if anyone that I'll be doing the Man United and Man City game tomorrow night, like a one-off game. It'll be a proper watch along because I'm a Man United fan, and you can see all my emotions watching a game of football. It'll be brilliant. I'll give the commentary. It'll be better than watching the game, except obviously you can't see the players kicking the ball. But I'm telling you, it's going to be epic. Especially with Haaland captain. So, like, if Haaland scores, I'll be excited. If Bruno scores, I'll be excited. If Reindeer scores, I'll be excited. Maybe my game week will be saved in the last game of the week. It is definitely a snooze fest, Bailey. Definitely a snooze fest. Really need a Mateta goal in the next half. Well, the card didn't like Mateta in today's deadline stream, which I thought was really interesting. But it did not like Mateta at all. And at the moment, it looks like it's got that one right. We need an official FPL stream on the telly where the commentators are going on about points and Defcons, get you in as the main man. 100%. I love it. Even Nilsson hasn't looked half bad, by the way, mate. Yeah, I know. It's like, I really like having Even Nilsson in the team. I think he's going to be great. I just want him to score a bit more consistently. Kai's getting involved. We need your ball knowledge. No cartel allowed. I love it. I was 3 Forest up to game week 4. Very relieved right now. Yeah, I mean, Forest just have been bad, let's be honest. Harry Dawson, have Villa even had a shot yet this season? Yes, they've had a shot, but it hasn't been flash. Leeds to score in the second half. I'm here for it, Robert. What is up with Villa? I was thinking they bounced back, but not so. I don't know what's going on with Emery. Like, I feel like last season they started pretty poorly in the league as well, but they really need to come good. Let's be honest. Don't know what's going on here. My Goal Rush stream is doing some weird stuff. Let me just double check what's going on here. Let's refresh that. I hope you do watch alongs, mate. Yeah, I am. I will be doing a Man United, Man City watch along tomorrow night. Make sure you join me for that. Rogers is looking like doing, everything. Emery looks drunk. Love it. Probably like me. Senesi has 6 DC con already. Oh, is he already up to 6 now? When I checked before, it was 5. That's good news. At least it looks like that transfer is going to pay off. Strange of Rogers played so well against Serbia. Yeah, I know. It's like Villa have got some weird funk about him. Like some really weird funk. I'm not sure what's going on there. I think Ollie Watkins is a defender now, oh, mate. Honestly, Ollie Watkins has got more DC contributions this season than shots. Which is ridiculous. When you think about it, that's actually ridiculous. I'm not even going to bother updating my score yet until we get to the second half. Because for some weird reason, I put 7. And I thought Juve and Collins must be starting this game, but they're after this game. I really cooked that. It's disappointing. Hold on. Let me have a look what I'm doing here. I definitely cooked that. I don't know why I put 7 points. They have not scored 7 points yet. My team has got 4. I'm just trying to bait the chat with my pathetic score. Let's be honest. All right, let me have a look. What's going on here? All right. There we go. Why did I put 7? I can't count. Oh, I thought the Juve and I thought Juve was already playing. That's hilarious. I'll fix that up. I've just realized that whole graphic is wrong. I've done well there. I've done very well there. All right, let's fix that up. And we'll go with... Let's see how quickly I can fix this up. Right, Senesi's currently on 0 points as well. So it's been... He's technically, hopefully... Game week 4, I've got 4 points. Imagine if like that was just your score in a game week. Like, and all your players just sucked and they went off injured. And like straight at like the start of the game. That would actually be, I don't even know how you'd come back from that. I don't know how you'd come back from that. Yeah. 5 at the back, 2 us, 3 Newcastle plus right. Oh, Vindaloo, that's coming in hard at the moment. If you've got that, that's brilliant. I love it. I say Leeds to score, but a defo take a point, no. I think Sancho and Elliott will improve Villa a lot. I hope so. De Kuiper, what a fraud. He was a fraud. I'm glad I got rid of him this week. Surely got to give Elliott a go second half. You would have thought so. Emery needs to stop playing McGinn at right wing. I agree, Kale. I was hoping Elliott would start for Villa. Would be really good value pick for 5.4. 100%. I agree, Rayner. Tielemans Solio pick going strong. Yep. Stream should not be down. Hopefully. What is the lowest score anyone has ever got? It's been low. If you got 4, that would actually be impressive. It is impressive. Hopefully the stream's back. I'm not sure what's going on there. It must have just hit a momentary lapse. So I do apologize for that. But again, we are running off Elon Musk's Starlink. So if you want to blame anyone, blame him. Because I'm not in control of that, sadly. All right, let's see if I can update this score. How good is this score, boys? There we go. 4 points in game week 4. We're here for it. It's going to be brilliant. What a brilliant... Why do you still have Sarr? Because I already made a transfer. I got rid of De Kuiper for Senesi, and I feel like I dodged another injury there. At least I was a week early on that one. And I figured that Sarr was coming back in game week 6, and I think that it's probably worth holding. I've heard it's actually quite hard. There's people that play reverse FPL using all retired players or players that aren't in the Prem anymore, aiming to get 0 across the whole thing. That's actually super hard. I don't even know how you do that. 4. Yes, my man. We're on. I mean, Senesi is on track for the DC points and potentially a clean sheet, so that's going to change pretty quickly, but I need it. Hopefully the other defense can come in because like Sells and Milinkovic, I do not want to talk about those frauds anymore. Like Forest defense, I just want to annihilate Forest defense. I'm not even going to lie. I just want to annihilate them. I feel like I could defend better than them at this point. My live fantasy football hub says I'm 8K. Yes. Come on, Supreme Leader. We need someone in the top 10K for the league. It's really annoying. Like last year we had so many people. Obviously I finished top 5 and finished quite high up. I feel like this year, it's hard because like there's so many more chips this year and I feel like a lot of people have already played at least one. So like I sit there and look at my score and go, oh my God, I suck. But maybe I don't suck because I haven't played a chip yet. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I've just updated him. He's on 0 at the moment. But he is hopefully going to get the DC points again and hopefully he gets the clean sheet, which means then I get 7. I'm about 8 million. Yes, Harry. That's what we love to see. Join me in the 8 million club, baby. It's a good club. I love how resilient you are to bad results, mate. You got to laugh because if you don't... Yeah, I work in a job where like in education, like sometimes you get really hard days and you just want the next day to start. So I feel like that's really good because when I play FPL, I'm like going... I can actually celebrate when other players that aren't mine score. And like, for example, all you guys... with like your players and that, I'm actually really happy. I'm not like sitting there going, oh, I wish your players sucked. I'm just happy that you guys are having a good season and I'm just here to cover it. And hopefully my entertaining way of producing the content that you guys obviously have enjoyed so far is something that brings you guys back. I'm not here to sit there and say I'm a guru. I actually think the card's probably more knowledgeable than me and it's 50% luck. Like 50% luck base, right? 50% luck. If you don't play a wild card this week, something wrong with you, no offense. I think this week my team actually looks pretty good. I was looking at it before, right? So this week, hold on. Let's go to game week 5. So the team this week is Sells at home again. Well, Sells away at Burnley. Milenkovic away at Burnley. You'd think potentially clean sheets. Juve with Crystal Palace at home. Collins away at Fulham. I mean, and then it's probably Gakpo at home to Everton. Bruno at home to Chelsea. Reindeers away at Arsenal doesn't look good. Haaland away at Arsenal looks interesting. Then it's Watkins away at Sunderland. Evanilson at home to Newcastle. I mean, the team, I won't lie, the team for Game Week 5 does look a little bit rough. But I will be transferring out either Cunha or Sarr. And realistically, it's going to be Cunha. If I bring in, like, for example, a decent player for Cunha, the team looks significantly better. And surely, if Nottingham Forest double up can't get the job done against Burnley, I'm cooked. Like, legit, I'll wildcard in Game Week 6. If they don't get the job done against Burnley away, I'm done with them. Like, legit done with them. Depends on your team. Yeah. Aston Villa is it the Rashford effect? They haven't found a replacement yet. Oh, mate, surely not. I'm curious if you firm that call about no wildcard, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I'll wildcard. Honestly, I still think that I'll wildcard in 12. I'd rather take hits. I'm not someone that's averse to taking hits on my team. I'd rather take a hit than press a wildcard button at this stage. Is Emery doing an Angers season? Forget this Prem, target the Europa. I mean, he could be. He could be. You have to keep your Forest. Yeah, exactly. For the next 2, I've got to. Like, it'd be dumb to get rid of him. I probably do need to make a midfield transfer, though. I mean, I'm just looking at the team next week. Like, Sells, Milenkovic, happy with them. Juve, roll with it. Palace might be tired from Europe. Collins away at Fulham. I mean, Fulham don't score many goals, so hopefully that goes all right. Senesi at home to Newcastle. Again, they're in the Champions League this week, so maybe Bournemouth do them at home. Like, Newcastle haven't looked overly good attacking-wise other than today. So potentially that actually goes all right. Like, maybe Senesi and Evanilson are fine next week. Watkins obviously has Sunderland away. Surely they've got to score a goal at some point. And then Bruno against Chelsea at home. Again, they're going to be playing in Europe. Potentially Bruno can catch them cold. I mean, Reindeers and Haaland versus Arsenal is not ideal, but it is what it is. Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. No one else will have him. Bournemouth game back on. Come on, Semenyo. Yep. I like Juve. I hope he comes through for you. Again, even though I got rid. Yeah, I know. I feel like he was someone I was looking at getting rid of instead of De Kuiper and potentially even before Dorgu. But I feel like I'm very glad that I kept Juve now. Like 2 assists in 3 games. I feel like he's like this year's Robinson, but at 4.5 million. Well, Robinson started last season at 4.5 as well. Also, Dota's back on. How's my bet going? Also, the bet I've got on the football is not going well. So I went with Newcastle to win, Palace to win, Bournemouth to win, and Villa to win. So at the moment, I need a Palace goal and a Villa goal. And then I'm winning some money. So let's hope that comes in the second half as well. All right, we're up and about. The second half for Wolves versus Newcastle has kicked off. No goals in the second half yet. What a surprise. But here we are. There we go. And Dota 2 is back on. We're into Team Falcons versus Paravision, upper bracket finals, game 1, and they're doing the draft now. So even if the football's crap, we will have the Dota 2 reaction live on stream, which should hopefully be fairly entertaining. I want another goal. Remember, every third goal there is a shot. We are waiting for another. Oh, there's a goal. Bournemouth versus Brighton. There's been a goal in the Bournemouth-Brighton game. And far out. Brighton has scored. Matoma with a goal. Oh, wow. What a header. Wow. Well, there goes the Senesi points. Lovely stuff. Every player I buy just sucks. Wow. What a cross. I think it's from Minte with a cross and Matoma with a nice header. 1-1. No clean sheet for Bournemouth. That rules out the 2-0 result I picked there. That's disappointing. Is what it is. But it's 2-0. Well, sorry, 1-0, not 2-0. 1-1. Bournemouth, Brighton. We've got 3 goals, so at least... I know. Did he get rid of him? Did Andy have Matoma and get rid of him? Did he get rid of him? Oh, wow. Wow. Andy, it's time to start using your own brain, mate. It's okay. Sometimes you don't have to look at FPL Review or FPL Solio and follow AI advice. Just pick what you think is a good player, mate. That's my best advice. Do you reckon he heard the message? Was that a bit brutal? Was that a bit brutal? Or was that all right? All right, Newcastle. Oh, thought we were in for another goal then, but we're not. Oh my God. Guno Guimaraes with a 360 on the edge of the box. Took a -4 for Senesi and Mateta. Jose Mourinho yard out. Oh my God. That feels bad. All right, the good news is we've had 3 goals. It's time for a shot. Will we get another 3 goals this watch along? That is the key question. Will we get a second shot? To all the chat, cheers to you all. Thank you very much for joining. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream again. If you're enjoying it, please smash a like on the video or on the stream, either or. Share it on X as well if you're enjoying it. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. All right, we're going to Crystal Palace, Sunderland. Oh, good save. Jeremy Pino came in and looked like he was going to score, and what a block. I don't know how Sunderland is still haven't conceded. Livramento forces a corner for Newcastle as well. It's all happening here, folks. All happening, even though we're not getting a boatload of goals. But yeah, we're all right. Spot on. Matoma, the Solio pick. Cheers. Nick and Jin for the win. Of course, just 20 minutes, 6 goals coming in. Come on, Supreme Leader. We want goals. We want goals. I was like, even if my team sucks, I want to see goals. I look at all the clean sheets and I'm like going, what is wrong with my defense? Can't keep a clean sheet. I can't buy a clean sheet, honestly. Juve was the first one that got a clean sheet in my team last week. Newcastle definitely looking slightly better. Oh, Barnes has won a throw-in. I thought that was another corner, but he's won a throw-in. Yeah, if you want to get involved in the WhatsApp chat, someone's just put it in the chat again. So, yeah, it's free. We don't charge. I mean, if Simon Yule's in the chat now, he'll probably accept you straight in. Otherwise, you'll end up getting me sending you a message. Mate, my odds from that bet winning now have just gone down with that Brighton goal. Bastards, Brighton. Bastards. Yeah, I know. I mean, we can only hope. I'll actually be on like FPL Pubcast's reaction stream at 8 p.m. UK time, 3 a.m. over here. I'm staying up for it. And I'll be watching that game, hoping for a Collins header, mate. I need some sort of miracle to get my season up and running. Maybe I'm just going to be relying on the Sunday games again, like a Cody Gakpo haul, and then just hoping that Man City is actually 4-3 and Haaland just goes bananas. Because I feel like today's games have not been like, there's no one that's getting like massive points at the moment. Like at the moment, we've got a lot of clean sheets. There's 8 teams tonight so far already keeping clean sheets as we approach like 52 minutes gone on the Saturday games, like 3 p.m. games. Brighton looking up for it this half with dismal to begin with. Yeah, I know. This is the problem with Brighton. I feel like they're a weird team. They're a bit like Fulham. They don't keep clean sheets, but you don't know what you're going to get from week to week, which is highly frustrating. As long as Semenyo scores, I don't care what the score is. Love it. Staying up for you deserve something back. I know. Can someone just do something for my team? Zubamendi. I mean, like, no one has Zubamendi, let's be honest. Oh, Barnes? Barnes? Or Barnes? No. No Barnes. Those clean sheets will be wiped out by 80, trust me. Hopefully. Minte looks interesting. I agree. Like, Minte at the start of the year, I really like the look of. I just feel like Brighton are one of those teams where they just share the points too much. Like, it's really hard to invest in them. Really hard to invest in Brighton, let's be honest. Like, yeah. Will we get more goals before the 60-minute mark? I should put a thing in the chat, asking the chat that. I had Binte last season. Yeah. I feel your pain. I feel like he's really good on his day, but then he can get injured and get subbed before 60 minutes. He can end up on the bench. This is a problem with Brighton's team. Like, none of them are nailed except the defence, and the defence are crap. So, you don't want Bart Simpson in your team. You definitely don't want Bart Simpson in your team. All right, another Newcastle corner. Here we go. Nothing. All right, I need to charge my glasses. My glasses are like they're empty. They've run out of juice. They've run out of juice. All right, 53 minutes in. Welbeck nearly scored a nice volley there. Oh, mate, imagine if... I can't believe that Man United wanted to bring Welbeck back the last 2 years. Like, what do you mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. He's pretty good for his age, right? He's only like 4 years younger than me, but why are you bringing him back? Like, why? Bless him. I think he's a great player. Played it straight off the ground. Some crazy bonds. Fair. Bounce. All right. Fulham versus Leeds. Fulham free kick. Oh, my God. A great save from Darlow. Prevents Wilson from scoring. And it took a deflection from the free kick. That is a fantastic save from Darlow and goal for Leeds. Like, what a save. Even Ilson looks like Praz from FPL Wire. I can actually see that a little bit, to be fair. I really rate Praz. I love his understanding of the game and the way he talks about it. I'd actually like to get Praz on this channel just to do like an in-depth review into like defenders and stuff. Yeah, I think he'd be great. I feel like he'd be open to it as well. I have to hit him a message and see what he says. I mean, at the moment, Leeds are just proving that they're actually a really good defence. Like, again, they haven't conceded, right? I know we're only 54 minutes through the second half, but they haven't conceded. They could be really good. They could be a really good team. I feel like Daniel Farke has learnt a couple of things from his last few times in the Premier League, and he's learnt that if you don't defend well, you will get relegated. Too much love for Crystal Palace. I mean, like, at the moment, yeah, Bournemouth conceded, Kirsten. Yeah, it's sad. Sad. I wonder what Senesi's on like in terms of DC points at the moment. I'll have to have a look. I feel like Palace are one of them teams where I feel like their squad is just not... Their squad is not like... It doesn't have enough depth to cover what's to come. That's my personal opinion. It looks like Trippier might have done a hammy. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. Trippier looks like he's done a hammy, but he's still hobbling on. Make of that what you will. All right, let's have a look at this DC point nonsense. Is Senesi close to getting me an extra 2 points? Senesi's up to 9 DC points. Not 9 DC points. 9 DC contributions. I'm about to get a couple more points, boys. I might not get the clean sheet, but I'm going to get that +2. Come on. Yes. Dunk's close as well, by the way, as well as Van Hecken, Veltman. They're all on 8, and Adams is on 8. Scott's on 7. Tavernier is on 6. Ayari is on 8. So surely Senesi can get one more. Surely he can get one more in the next 34 minutes. If he doesn't, I'm binning him. Sell him straight away. Oh, dear. I want to see FML, FPL guys on more of the mainstreams. They're a laugh. I know. I think they're actually they're quite good to watch. Ooh. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but Wolves keeper was doing something. Yeah, Sensi on 9. Come on, Sensi. Pen on Brighton. What? By your 9, mate. Even Nilsson won a penalty. Come on, boys. Penalty. Bournemouth. I'm seeing it. Can he please score? I need the points, boys. I need the points. I'll do a shot if Bournemouth score this goal. Just because I need something. Who's taking the penalty? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to blast it over the bar. Who's taking the penalty? Who's watching that game? Who's got info in the game? Cliver will take. Cliver's not on the field. Semenyo goal. Semenyo has scored, I'm assuming. I can't celebrate it too clearly, but it looks like Even Nilsson's got me an assist. I can't believe Even Nilsson's not on penalties. Come on. But I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get. 2-1 to Bournemouth. And finally, I get some points on the board, boys. Points on the board. That's all it's about. All right, where are we at? Goal. Can't believe it. 2-1. I'm just looking at the goal now. Oh, Even Nilsson won that so well. He did well. He did really well. That's brilliant. That is actually, brilliant. I can't believe Semenyo's on penalties. If I'd known Semenyo was on penalties, I would have bought him in. Kind of wish I bought him in. If I got rid of Cunha for Semenyo, I would have covered the -4. He's just got a goal and an assist. What a baller. I mean, I might have Semenyo after this week, to be honest. I did not realise he was on penalties if Kluivert's not on the field. I just expected Even Nilsson to take him, if I'm being brutally honest. Either way, it was a good penalty. It was a really good penalty, let's be honest. Semenyo is bossing the game. He's bossing the game. He's worthy of the 3 bonus points. I think I might even transfer him in tonight. I'm not even going to lie. I might just kill Cunha and bring in Semenyo tonight in my own team. I legit might do it. Oh, I agree. Stephen, I just read your comment. That's brilliant. Add Trigger into the mix. Trigger would just sit there looking at his Solio team. Let's be honest. I'm still going to take the piss out of him. Unfortunately, it's really annoying because I feel like at the moment he's got Gyökeres who scored tonight, which was just pure luck. Really. I mean, Forest are just bad. And at the moment, Leeds are not doing much. That Fulham game's not doing much. Newcastle! No foul, no penalty. Carry on. Nothing there. Yeah, I agree. I did not know that Semenyo was going to be on penalties. That's mad. Good on him. I really like that. For anyone that has Semenyo, well played. I kind of wish that I'd gone there, but I just didn't. So, yeah, it is what it is. All right, so according to my logic, Senesi should be on 3 points. Have I got that right? Am I just making this up as I go along? Let me check. All right. Senesi is still on 1 point. What's going on here? Has he not got 10 DC points yet? Senesi's only on 8. Who said he was on 9? He's only on 8. All right, they've taken some off him. All right, Even Ilson's gone up to 20. Even Ilson, obviously, with the assist. All right. Okay. Senesi is currently only on 1 point. Well, that sucks. Even Ilson, though, is on 5, boys. Come on. That's all I've got. That's all I've got in this game. And Watkins should hopefully be on 2 points now as well, unless he got subbed off. Let me just double check that. Yeah, Watkins on 2. Yep. All right, there we go. Well, what am I up to now? 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points, boys. Come on. Senesi, I need a few more DC points, baby. Get your nonsense together, mate. Get your nonsense together. Also, I'm missing out on the Dota here by mucking around with this graphic. This is not what we want. This is not what we want, boys. I'm probably missing out on like a black hole. I don't know what I'm missing out on. I'm just making that up as I go along. Let's go here and go to... There we go. All right. Update this. It should look a little bit better. More points. There we go. 10 points. Come on. Imagine playing FPL while being... What's going on here? This is... Watch live. Oh, what's going on here? Why is that showing up like that? Alright, I actually can't... I don't know what's going on here. My goal rush thing is doing some weird nonsense. Hold on, bear with me 1 sec. Watch. Reload that up. There we go. Alright, it's still doing something weird. I actually can't see what's going on in the other games now. I do not know what's going on. One more DC for Senesi. All right. Still 0-0. Dewsbury Hall, yellow. Oh, sorry. That's what I saw. Dewsbury Hall, yellow card. There we go. Semenyo not outscoring you, mate. I know. It is a long day. 36 from 5 so far. Not too bad. Tom, I love to hear it. Have you had your captain play yet, Tom? Or is that 36 from no captain? All right, Walter Matey is off with Jollington on the 64th minute for... Not sure who they're going off for yet. We'll wait to see on the camera. And it's Osula and Willicon. Where is Alanga? Where's Alanga gone? I really thought Even Ilson would be on pens if Clive was on the field. I agree. I thought that was the same as well. Yeah. Semenyo 13-pointer. Yeah, baby. I like it. Yeah, 3. Whatever you... Oh, 100%. Why would you not have yourself as captain if you played? I would 100% captain myself. No problem at all. He got canned. One more DC for Senesi. Is it really one more point for Senesi? What was going on with the transfer fees of Gyökeres and Sesko? I'm a West Brom fan, and I reckon they're more championship level. Vindaloo, I would agree, mate. From what I've seen so far from both of them, they haven't been overly good. Xavi is starting. Did say he'd be a good pick. I thought he'd go straight in, which is why I made that video earlier in the week. If these draws stay, I might be on like 5k payout on my bet. That's mad. Tab looking like a good option. Haaland captain. I just want to see Jack Grealish blanking. Where is Alanga? No idea. Where is he? Villa has just had a shot on target, 1 each now. God, I need a Villa goal desperately. I need I need Ollie Watkins to learn how to play football. Judging from the sounds of it, I feel like potentially he's forgotten. Right, where's this Dota at? Let's get where the real action is, boys. Right, here we go. Let's get the sound on for this. All right, well, so Paravision are playing a satanic anti-mage. That's interesting. So I did bet on Paravision to beat Team Falcons, I think. Did I? Let me just double check. I could be making that up as well. Yes, I put a bet on and... I went with Paravision. I can't believe Palace versus Sunderland 0-0. Everton versus Villa 0-0. Fulham versus Leeds 0-0. Like, is there any danger of getting some goals? Any danger at all? Oh, it's so frustrating. I was like, every time I do a live watch along, I'm like, I get excited because I'm like going, Man United aren't playing. I don't have to worry about looking like a twat when they concede to Burnley, like in the last one. But then there's no goals. There's 5 games and we've had 4 goals from 2 games. 4 goals from 2 games and 3 games with nothing. Absolute crickets. Village... Elliott still on the bench. Oh, dear. I mean, Emery just doesn't like putting people in straight away, does he? How many defensive contributions does a player need to get points? Bailey, if it's a defender, they need 10. If it's a midfielder or forward, they need 12. Another yellow card for a Wolves player. Oh, there we go. Someone answered in the chat for me. That's how slow I am behind it. Halves, I wish I did Xavi instead of Elanga, but I can't complain that much right now. Yeah, fair. Elliott on for Villa. Here we go. Grealish booked after being clearly fouled. Did he get booked for diving? I mean, the fact that there's been no cutting across to the Palace Sunderland game, the Everton Villa game, and the Fulham Leeds game makes me think that there's just been no chances in those games. This is just frustrating. Like, how come I don't own any defenders from any of those teams? And yet the defenders I own, they all blank. Has Senesi got 10 DC points at least? Has he got 10? Let me have a look. Hold on. He's got to be close. Surely he gets to 10. If he doesn't get to 10, I'll cry. Senesi's still on 9. He needs 1 more to get there. 21 minutes. 21 minutes for him to get 1. Surely he can get 1. Surely. Elliot on for Villa. Most boring goal rush so far. I agree. This is unbelievable. 9. Keane hit the bar. Oh, that tells you everything you need to know about this game of football. If Keane's hitting the bar for Everton, it's a crap game of football. So glad I'm watching the Bournemouth game and I nearly went for the Villa one. Yeah, fair. Sitting on 9 points from Double Forest, Munoz, Watkins and Dekaipa. Legendary game week. Bam. Wow, literally it's just Munoz returning. This is like, FPL this season has been like so hard to like. I feel like the most random teams are getting all the points this year. Like, no one has the players that people like consistently getting. Like, other than Semenyo, and I feel like potentially I'm just going to have to buy Semenyo tonight. I feel like I'll just transfer out Cunha for Semenyo tonight. Just seems like a good move. If I'd known Semenyo was on penalties, I think I probably would have brought him in for a -4 this week. And I kind of wish I did, because I'll be on a lot more points. Like, let's be honest. But that's very hindsighty, so you can't really do too much about that, to be fair. FPL is off the chain this season. It is. Oh, I've just seen the keen chance. Martinez is probably getting 3 bonus points because I've seen him make a couple of banging saves in this game. I feel like I also need to go to the toilet. I feel like I've been hanging on for like the last hour and a half. Can I hold on any longer? Can I hold on any longer? Might have to go. Apparently Teller's playing. What the hell? Oh my God. Here we go. Juve, goal and assist incoming. Imagine if Juve gets a goal and assist. Senesi's still on 9. I know. I mean, he's got a bit of time to get the last one, right? Like, surely he gets 1 in the next 19 minutes. Like, how did Murillo get 10 in like 30 minutes? I still don't understand how it's possible. And old mate Milinkovic, what a fraud. I thought he was going to be the best defender in the game this year, and he's done absolutely nothing. What a crap pick. Oh! I thought Newcastle were about to score, but they didn't. Kluivert wasn't on the pitch when Semenyo took his pen and is now. I don't know if Semenyo gets off them now or what he... Yeah, fair. Anti-mage! Sorry. Just watching the Dota. Crystal Palace have a chance. Oh, what a save. What a save from the Sunderland goalkeeper from... whoever that Asian player is for Crystal Palace. What a save. That was a great save for Sunderland. Sunderland preserved the clean sheet. Sunderland preserved the clean sheet. That probably sounded really bad, but I didn't mean that. I just don't know who that player is for Palace, so that was the best way of describing who it was. All right, Skeeter's going in on the Rosh. Oh, there's a black hole! Black hole! They killed him. The chase is real. Sorry, I'm watching Dota at the same time now. It's back on. And we're back into the upper bracket live. And Chen's done. Chen's been wiped out. Well, that's more exciting than bloody football. I'm going to lie, boys. The Dota is more exciting than the football right now. That's scary in and of itself. Tarkowski on DC for the 4th game in a row. That dude is going to get it every single game. Like, he's probably the best defender in the game, Tarkowski. I'm surprised not more people are buying him. If I was wildcarding this week, I'd probably bring him in on my wildcard. Anti-Mage sounds like some baller. He is. I don't know how he got out. He escaped on no health. It was mad. Sorry. Dota 2 TI is going on at the same time as the football. I'm watching both, but I get a bit excited watching that. Tell to start for Spurs over Richarlison. No, surely not. That can't be correct. I heard your pitch go up and got all excited, thinking it was a goal, but it was just Dota. Daishi Vader. Watkins, Oda in the mud. I have both Watkins and Rogers. Oh, mate. I feel the pain. I've got Watkins. I'm like going, I just can't sell him. I'm like, I look at the fixtures the next 3 weeks. Like, I can't sell him. Like, based on the fixtures. But like, maybe he's just bad. Maybe he's just maybe Villa are just crap this season. Let's be honest. How many screens you got, mate? Watching all of the games. Yeah, so I've got. Sorry, like it is all over the place. I've got a Samsung. Is it 67 inch? What's the biggest widescreen monitor you can get? It's either 57, 67. I've got one of them, and I've got 2 inputs into it. So I've got half the screen Dota, half the screen Goal Rush. I've got my Surface tablet with a game on to the left. I've got my laptop on with a game here, and then I've got an LCD screen inside my computer that's got another game on in there. So I'm literally trying to watch as much as I can. So if I sit there and look like I'm looking like a spastic, it's because there's too much going on. I can't comprehend what's going on. But I'm enjoying every moment of it. I'm enjoying every moment of it with all you wonderful folks in the chat. Apparently the black hole dude is a priority pick this meta. Aris, he wasn't until today. I have not seen Enigma the last 2 days, and now all of a sudden I've seen him in like literally the last 3 games, and the dude's killing it. Like he comes, like it's so cool when like an enigma comes in and like just black holes and there's like half the entire team is in there. It just looks epic. Like there's no other word to describe it. It just looks really sick. I don't know what Marine's doing here for Falcons, but he is cooked. He's cooked. He's done. I'm picking anti-mage and black hole for my appeal right now. Black hole starts. Wait, honestly, the black hole is starting, boys. The black hole is starting. Handball shouts in. Bournemouth match. Okay. The effort. Never mind. Nothing happened. Story of the week so far. I think 49 are the biggest you can get for a widescreen. No, I've got the biggest one. Samsung's got one. It's definitely over 40. It's like 57. Maybe check the 57. It's like the ultra wide one. I've got one of them. I wish I could turn the camera around on it, but the camera is sitting on top of the screen, so I can't do that, alas. Maybe I'll share it. If you guys don't follow me on X, I will whack a photo up of my setup so you can see exactly what's going on. What I do for these watch-along streams, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll whack it up on there. Again, if you want to follow me on X, it's FPL D_UNIT. So FPL D_unit. But yeah, hit me up on there. I'll definitely whack something up on there later so you can see exactly what I'm running off. Lacroix with 3 bonus at the moment. Mate, the card said Lacroix over Munoz. Looks like it's got one call right at least. I need a Haaland hat trick to rescue my week. Same. Senesi has done it. Come on. Yes. I can't believe I'm celebrating DC points, man. What does this game come to? That's crap. Mateta with 8 DC right now. That's ridiculous. Oh, I see it. 57-inch. Yeah, that's the one I've got. I've got the curve one. Tom, that's the one. That's the one I got, baby. Yeah, I know. It's mad. When you see it in real life, you can't go back to anything else. Mateta looking more likely to hit DC than score a goal. I mean, the card did not like Mateta all night tonight. Like on that deadline stream, it did not like him at all. At the moment, it looks like the card was right about that one. All right, let's have a look. How many points am I on now, boys? 12. Yes, 12 points, baby. I mean, that extra 2 points for Senesi, it's better than the one that bloody De Kuiper got. Yeah. Ah, shit, what have I done there? There we go. Let's fix that up. 3. There we go. 12 points for the team. Oh, it feels sexy. That feels... I mean, I'm kind of on track to beat my previous week's scores, I suppose. Potentially. Yeah. Can I survive the rest of this stream without having to go to the toilet? Because I really need to go. I'm like hanging on here. I'm hanging on for dear life, boys. I'm hanging on. Oh my God. Ah! Suns fan and Cinderin are commentating this game as well. Like they're casting the game. Enigma's gone down. The full chase is on. Anti-Major's diving in. He's ready to just destroy. Anti-Major's coming in. He's looking for the big blow up. Anti-Major's cleaning up. No one with a double kill. All right. Paravision are doing Falcons. They're doing them hard. I knew I should have put money on them. All right, Anderson on for 3 bonus points in DC. Oh, come on. I do not want to read that. Leeds score a bloody goal. Honestly, just score a goal. I don't care who scores, just score a goal. Don't let Trigger know. I'm not... Mate, I'm going to cop it from Trigger all night tonight. I'm going to have to shut him down. I'm going to say, that's one of your 6 clean sheets for the season. That's just one of your 6 clean sheets for the season. Watkins is off. Oh no! Can you stop getting me excited? What is your problem? How bad is this week? I mean, at least Watkins got 2 points. That's one more than Milinkovic and bloody Sells. What is wrong with Villa? What is wrong with him? I'm unfollowing you on X for celebrating DC points. You're a disgrace. I'd unfollow me too. Oh, can we just have some goals? How are there 3-0 all games in this game? All right, you know what, folks? I really needed to chuck a piss. And it's always bad luck when you chuck a piss. So when I chuck a piss, I guaranteed there will be a goal. So let's see if that's the case. Hopefully there's a goal. I'll be back in about 1 minute. Alrighty, folks, we are back. And I don't think we've missed much. There's been no goals. Not even the bad luck charmer going for a piss has helped. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Goal. Oh! We almost got one on my return, but not quite. There's been no goals. There's been no goals. The chat trying to bait me in. Unless my stream is running behind, there's been no goals. All right, West Ham versus Spurs. We're seeing live pictures from them now because there's nothing interesting to show from these games during the watch along that we now cross to West Ham versus Spurs players showing up at the ground because there's been no action. Like, that says it all, really. Says it all. Send us the on 11. Come on, D-Unit. Celebrate that. Don't be shy. Yeah, I mean, third bench got 6 points. I can't believe tonight's watch along as if there's 3-0 all games. Who could have predicted that? Like, I feel like Villa might be done. I feel like Villa might be cooked. Not even going to lie. I feel like they could be cooked. All right, let's update. Oh, my God. What's going on? There's an echo slam. Oh, my God. I'm trying to update something, and there's something going on here in the Dota. All right, there's a lot of Suns fans getting really excited about something. Earthshaker's almost cooked. Enigma's looking for a black hole and can't get in on no health. What is going on? This is definitely way more exciting than the thing. All right, so Kudus tell Xavi up front for Spurs. The pigeon on the bench with Brennan Johnson and Colo the koala. All right, Team Falcons just got done. Satanic, anti-mage, popping off. I really should have just done a Dota 2 live stream. It's way more interesting than the football I've watched tonight. 6 minutes of injury time in the Fulham Leeds game. Like, that game's already into injury time. What a boring night of football. Like, I feel like post-international breaks, we don't normally get such boring games, right? What is going on? And I still have no clean sheets in my own team. Three of my 6 players have played, and I've got no clean sheets. Feels good. Feels good. Villa is cooked. I got Roden second bench. Oh, I got my ender. I hope he doesn't get subbed on right now. I asked the card in the stream earlier, will Aston Villa score today? The card said no. I know. The card's got one wrong. It said Watkins would outscore Gyökeres. I mean, Gyökeres, I felt like got pretty lucky, but it got that one wrong. It's finally got a call wrong on the late mail. It did not get the Watkins-Gyökeres call right. But yeah, weird. This live stream is much more entertaining than the commentary as well. I try. What can I say? I feel like if I lived in the UK, I'd be all right. I reckon Sky Sports could actually, they might be interested in getting me on. I mean, Martin Tyler's retiring, right? Or he's retired. And, he does like international games. I mean, put me on with Jamie Carragher. I'll give it to him. No word of a lie. I'll give it to him. No word. This London derby is going to have 0-0 brave call. I mean, if it's 0-0 Spurs versus West Ham, I'm here for it. Because I got Juve. I need some sort of points, right? I actually Tell's going to score because you have Juve. I just seen the second comment, man. No DC Freddie Palace. Munoz fail. I think like Lacroix still outscored him, right? Like Lacroix on for. Hold on, let me just double check this. I don't want to lie. All right, so every game is into injury time except Wolves versus Newcastle, which is still going in normal time. All right, we're crossing to Fulham versus Leeds. It's a Fulham chance. Kevin with an absolute, a brilliant shot, but again, a great save from Darlow. He's got to be close for the 3 bonus points now. Okay, maybe not. Bassi 32, Anderson 31, Darlow 30. Interesting. All right, Lacroix is going to outscore Munoz. That's mad. Oh my God, it's an own goal from Leeds. Is that an own goal? It's an own goal from Goodmanson for Leeds. Oh no. What a horrible own goal. I actually can't believe that. I feel desperately unlucky for Leeds. That sucks. Imagine losing to a goal like that. It's 1-0 to Fulham from an own goal. Goodmanson own goal. Far out. Well, I'm glad I don't have him, but that's unlucky. That's unlucky. I don't even know who got the assist from that because I was like, oh my God, that's an own goal. Yeah, it's an own goal. Own goal. Yeah, own goal for Goodmanson. It's no longer a clean sheet for Leeds. Who got the assist for that? Yeah, I don't even know who got the assist for that. That was so random. I can't believe that Leeds have conceded then. I feel bad for him. Honestly, I feel that feels bad. That actually feels really bad. Team Falcons are getting schooled in this game 1 against Paravision. Like, this anti-mage is like popping off. I feel like they're just going to end the game here. Oh, can they take him down? He didn't even die. Sorry. Everyone thinks there's a goal. The Dota 2's got me engaged, boys. All right. Wolves have given away a free kick. Arias just looks pretty average, to be honest with you. Suns fan is frothing. This Dota 2 stream is epic. I wish that I was like just casting it and then just giving live FPL updates, because I feel like this stream would have been so much more epic if I was commentating the Dota and like just live streaming it. It's actually epic. I can't describe how epic this game is. It's sick. Goodmanson is my team. 6 points to 0 and 1 clean swoop. That's amazing. Oh, that hurts. I had the 3 draws and a bet. Oh, as if. That's so unlucky. I mean, there could be a late Leeds goal, but I mean, it's pretty late in the piece. Everton versus Villa 0-0. Tarkowski's got to be on for 3 bonus points, right? He's got to be. Let me have a look. Wow. Ndai actually got... Ndai got DC points along with Tarkowski. Bagatti got 3 bonus points. Mings got 2. And Tarkowski's got 1. Based on what I can see. So it's full time. Fulham have won that game 1-0. We need one more goal for a second shot. One more goal for a second shot when there's 5 games going on. This is criminal. Absolutely criminal. All right, let me just refresh this. Everton versus Villa has finished 0-0. Oh my God. What is with these scorelines? All right, Roofs is on for 3 points in the in the Palace versus Sunderland game. And Alderete and Mukeli are on for 2. And I think that's it. I don't think Lacroix gets a bonus point. Based on how the bonus point system works, Mukiele and Alderete both get 2 and no one gets 1. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. Crystal Palace versus Sunderland has also finished 0-0. I mean, I should have just transferred out Milinkovic for Lacroix. Let's be honest. That's mad. No one gets DC points at all in the Palace game. Except Zaka, who got 15, and Mukiele, who got 11, and Alderete, who got 10. Whoever the hell they are. I don't even know who they are. Jacob Murphy's gone off, and someone's come on. Not sure who's come on. Someone's come on for him. What a boring watch along. I don't even know how I've made this entertaining. I think that we can all thank the Dota for the entertainment, because let's be honest. All right, what's going on here? Enigma's looking for another black hole. Holy Joe Warlord's... Oh, no, he's not. He's dead. It's all over. Game 1 goes to Paravision. The Troll Warlord I thought was going to turn it around then at the end, but he did not. And Anti-Mage claims the win. 1-0 to Paravision there. That's been more entertaining than the Dota. It's finished Bournemouth 2, Brighton 1 as well. And I'm not sure who got the points in there. Let's have a look. Semenyo 3 bonus, Scott 2, Minte 1. Minte 1. Wow, so Minte gets a bonus point over Matoma, even though Minte only assisted and Matoma scored. That seems a bit weird. Did Matoma get booked? No? That's weird. That's really weird. Newcastle are about to get their first win of the season here. We're into the last minute of injury time. I can't believe that we've only had 5 goals. 5 goals in 5 games. What is this rubbish? FPL this season is just so bad. Newcastle pushing for a late goal here to give me another shot. I might just have to do another shot myself. But yeah. Bet Boom. No, not Bet Boom. Paravision. 1-0 up against old mates. All right, Newcastle breaking away, and that's it. 1-0 to Newcastle. All the games are finished. What a boring watch along. 5 goals across 5 games. With only 4 teams out of 10 scoring. If that is not the definition of just boring football, I don't know what is. It's currently almost midnight for me. Midnight for me, halves. You going to stay live for the Spurs game? I got 3 of those goals. That's sexy. Screaming for vengeance. Love that for you. That's brilliant. Only FPL live streams with black holes and streaks because someone died. Honestly, I'm happy. I wonder if I can actually load up the next game in Dota and whack it on the screen for you all. And maybe commentate it so you can see what I'm getting excited about. I feel like potentially I could do that if I stream it from the Dota 2 client. Because technically I'm not stealing the casting then. And then I'd be... Can anyone let me know in the comments if I can do that? Can I literally sit there, stream a game that I'm playing on YouTube that is not my game, but it's in the game client, and I commentate it? Are you allowed to do it? Or is YouTube going to shut me down and ban my channel? If anyone knows the answer, whack it in the comments. Need Wolves to score. Let's go. It's all over. Let's hope Spurs game is better. Jared Bowen. The card picked Jared Bowen as captain over Haaland based on a card flip. Imagine if Jared Bowen goes mental this game. I'm going to sit there and go, why the hell did I sell Ollie Watkins when I could have... No, sorry. Why did I sell Jared Bowen when I could have sold Ollie Watkins? I'll actually cry if Jared Bowen returns tonight. Because I really wanted to keep him. DC watch along. I know, how bad is it? Spurs and Dota stream. We love it. Spurs and Dota stream I watch. Problem not. Sounds like a valid enough risk. I mean, in theory, people play games on YouTube, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. People stream them playing games on YouTube. Is that correct? I feel like people do, right? I feel like potentially I could sit there, watch a game. So for example, if my mate was playing, right? If I was watching my mate and I was watching his game live, which you can do on the Dota 2 client, by the way, I feel like potentially I could stream that no problems at all. So what's stopping me from watching the game and putting the director camera on and commentating it live? I feel like potentially I could get away with that. Potentially. Valid enough risk. I got Xavi Rugby. At least even Nilsson returned. I know. At least I got some sort of points tonight, right? If you make the screen small enough, maybe YouTube won't notice. I feel like I just want to replace my team with the Dota stream. I want people to see what's going on. Imagine, I actually might do that. You know what I might do? So tomorrow, the grand final of Dota 2 TI will be on at the same time as Man United versus Man City. And I tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow. I am going to stream on my channel the Burnley versus Liverpool game. I'll be watching it and I'll live commentate the Dota stream with it on screen. Let me know if that's something you guys want. If you do, just let me know. Join the chat. I'm happy to do it. I reckon it'd be quite good fun, to be fair. So the 2 teams on Dota are fighting each other, so tabletop, they fight a bunch of creeps and then they fight each other and they're meant to kill an ancient at the end of it. It's a bit like, if you know what League of Legends is, it's the same. It's just a harder game. Dota 2 is a less forgiving game than what League of Legends is. Oh my God, Rangers have lost 2-0 at home. What a day. I'm having that, to be fair. My boss is a Rangers fan. Happy days on Monday. I mean, I'm going to sit down. I hope that every weekend, it's really annoying when Man United are the last game on a weekend because I sit there stressed all weekend going, the pain is coming. The pain is coming. Regardless of the FPL pain that's coming, the real pain's coming for my own team. And then Sunday night comes, we suck, and I don't want to go to work on Monday. That's just how it is, right? It's just how it is. So, yeah, the team, I mean, even Nilsson returned. So I've had Watkins blank, Milinkovic blank, Sells blank. I did say I felt like this was a bit of a dud week. And looks like I was correct. I mean, at least the Kuiper, I transferred him out for Senesi. And at least I made 2 points off that. So that's a bonus. I kind of wish, though, that I'd taken a -4 and just bought in Semenyo for Cunha and played him. I feel like I'd be sitting here a lot happier. But it's one of those things. You roll with it, you hope for the best, and away we go. Switch to a sky blue shirt, mate. Has someone ever said you look like Van Nistelrooy? Yes, I get that a lot. So, Powichem, every time I'm in the UK and I go and watch Man United play, and I go to the Bishop's Plays because, let's be honest, I love a drink, and there's no better way than spending a day at football than an actual day out at football. So I quite enjoy that, and yeah, love it. Love it. I go to the Bishop's Plays and everyone sits there in my United shirt and goes, can we have a photo of you? You look like Ruud van Nistelrooy. I'm like, oh yeah, go on. He was actually my favourite striker growing up. I'm a striker in general in real life. And yeah, I feel like I score a lot of goals similar to what he scores, except I'm no good with my head. I'm all about the feet play. Captain Mateta for fun, and I ended up having no fun. Oh no, needy. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. I want that. Will keep me from falling asleep watching the football, mate. I know. I feel like the football this season has just been really hard to watch. Like, there hasn't been that many good games other than when Liverpool played, and that scares me saying that. But, like, Liverpool can't defend and they score goals, and all their games have been quite entertaining to watch. Everyone else has been really boring to watch. Like, I can't actually think of another game that's been good to watch this season other than Man United versus Burnley, which was chaotic in its own right. But yeah, the games this season have just been poor in general. D-Unit, would you consider a wild card if the rest of your team doesn't perform too well this week? I think that Haaland's going to return tomorrow night, Luca. So I feel like if Haaland massively outscores Salah tomorrow, I'm probably on a green arrow. I'm probably looking at a green arrow if that happens. So it's going to come down to that last game of the game week. It's either going to be really good for me or I'm going to be on a red arrow. Let's be honest. So it's going to be one of them ones I'll just have to wait and see. If Haaland sucks, I'm in trouble. Let's be honest, I'm in trouble. But I don't know. I still feel like I want to see what happens in Europe this week. Like if we see lots of rotation in game week 5, I feel like I'd be quite happy to roll in game week 5, see what happens, see how the minutes play out post-European football midweek, and then wild card in game week 6. I feel like I could definitely get around that because you'd have more information about what the minutes are going to look like, how Arteta, Maresca, Pep, Slot are going to rotate their team. That feels better than sitting there and diving in right now. I feel like if I wildcarded now, I'd just pick players that aren't in Europe because they wouldn't be getting rotated. So I feel like that's the position I'm in, and I kind of want to see what happens before I do it. At least no one owns any of the team of the week so far apart from Semenyo. Yep. My double up in Palace defence was class, to be fair. I was telling folk, Henderson, I did say Henderson looked like a really good shout, right? Henderson does look like a really good. I actually kind of wish that I'd gone with Henderson over Sells. I would have had 3 clean sheets out of 4 and looking a lot better than I am at the moment. Salah blank would be beautiful. I know. Imagine if Salah does actually blank. Like, it's not without the realms of possibility. If you look at what Salah's done against Burnley previously, it hasn't been amazing. Salah actually hasn't looked that good at all this season either. So you've got to keep that in mind too. Have you noticed every single one of your game weeks has been saved by individual heroics so far? I know. It's hard to believe that that's been the case, but it's definitely the way it's gone. Mark says, clean sheets from Martinez, Lacroix, Anderson, Livramento. DCs from Anderson and Senesi next week. I want to play 11 at the back. This week has been a weird week. Like, I can't believe how many clean sheets have been, but I'm glad that some people have been enjoying it. 5 at the back. Maybe it is the new meta. Who knows? I had Livramento. I'm well off the board. Henderson, Petrovic rotation is. I agree. I kind of wish that I'd gone with Petrovic rather than Sells and Dubravka. Originally, I was going to go with Petrovic and what's his name? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fade. Kelleher. That's what I was going with. Originally, I was going with Petrovic and Kelleher, but I just didn't. Sorry for my language. It's fine, mate. It's fine. I don't mind. As long as it's not aimed at anyone, I'm not going to sit there and ban you from the chat. You're all good halves. I was born and raised in Glasgow. It's in my nature. I hear you having to dodge it all. I'm so good at dodging it. I've got like such a good filter. Probably because I work in education. Like, I've never sworn in front of a kid in my entire life. So I'm very good at just being like going, and then just saying a different word. It's a skill. It's an art. It's honestly an art. Amazing Johnny07. Played Rodon today. Was this so close to looking like a genius for... that was unlucky, mate. That was unlucky. I saw that goal at the end. If you own Good Monson and you played him and that happened at the end, I feel so sorry for you. That was not deserved. Salah has 3 GA in 10 games against Burnley. I know. A very good point. I am concerned about it. Yes, Kelleher. It was Kelleher. My wild card is looking more and more likely. Villa players as well as the Kuiper, Sarr, and Marilla. Yeah, what was going on? Sarr did not play tonight. I want to know the reasoning behind that. Is there a reason why Johnston started in goal instead, or is it because Sarr, he doesn't rate Sarr anymore? I mean, I wish that Amrin did that for bloody Flappy Bird, but I'm kind of glad that he's not, because I need Haaland to deliver big tomorrow, and I feel like Flappy Bird's going to be more advantageous in goal for United for that to happen rather than Le Mans, but it is what it is. Tess Econ, differentials to add on wildcard. Also, Walter Mader, pun on wildcard, coming in clutch. Love it. Love to hear that. Walter Mader. That's fantastic. I love that. I'm gutted that like Wissa's not fit, but I think Walter Mader is going to be a great signing. He looked pretty good tonight, to be fair. I'm at the highest position ever right now, 62k. Pretty crazy. I love it. Well done, Kevy. Keep it up, buddy. Are you staying on for the next one, mate? I'm probably not halves, to be honest. I feel like I want to watch the Dota 2 game without actually reading the chat. That's kind of selfish, but I'm probably going to do that, to be fair. My sister, who knows nothing about football, is absolutely demolishing me, and it's pissed me off. Mate, my missus has never played FPL before, and she's smoking me. She's in the top 3 mil, and here I am in the top 8. Life's hard. A large section of the remaining Rangers fans were singing that Russell Martin is getting sacked in the morning as Hearts almost snatch a third with Tom. Music to my ears, Lampards. Rangers 2, Hearts 0, full time. I still don't rate Yokros, to be honest with you, Luca. I watched that Forest game and I felt like his goal was quite lucky. I feel like Forest are a team that are in trouble. Like, if I'm being honest, if they didn't have the next 2 fixtures, I'd be selling. I'd be probably wildcarding and getting rid of Milenkovic and Sells this week. Saab wasn't in the Wolves squad, so probably an injury. Thank you, Mark. I didn't actually bother checking to see whether it was on the bench or not, to be honest with you. Meant to say, added Walter Mader on free hit. Which wildcard differentials would you add? Ask me that question tomorrow during Man United versus Man City chess. because I really want to see what happens in the Chelsea-Brentford game and the West Ham versus Spurs game. I really do like Paqueta and I really like Dango, but I want to see how they go against what people think are two better teams. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that looks. What about Eze? I thought Eze looked really good tonight. I actually thought Madueke looked really good tonight as well. So I don't think they're going to be rushing Saka back anytime soon. Only keep for Forest is Anderson. Yeah, you could be right, to be fair. All right, mate, I'm off. Cheers for the class stream. Much appreciated. I need the entertainment badly. My pleasure, Halves. It's been an absolute pleasure. I am going to wrap this up very shortly, folks. So if you've got any other last comments, please whack them in the chat now. But yeah, I'm off to watch the Dota 2 TI upper bracket second game. And I will be watching the West Ham Tottenham game. So if you do want to get involved, and I will be in the WhatsApp chat later, I'll also be on the FPL pubcast later. So that will be for the 8 p.m. Brentford versus Chelsea game. If you want to join me in watching that, please join the live stream there. And if you want, it's free. Hit up the link there. That's the WhatsApp chat to my community. You're more than welcome. Anyone that clicks that link now, I will add without sending you a question. Thank you very much for everyone who has joined tonight. It's been a pleasure. You guys have literally kept me going because, let's be honest, tonight's football was crap. It's been crap. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys have joined. Thank you very much again. You guys are an amazing community. And as Mark Goldrich would say, this community is nothing without you lot. I'm just the bloke that leads it. So thank you very much, folks. And I will see you tomorrow for Man United versus Man City.